setting up the presentation for a potential candidate rate that's not ready today. So the solution would be to reschedule. Now there's a formula or a concept that I want you to follow, and technically it works the following way. Regardless of the situation, if the customer is not ready today, I'm still going to reschedule, even if it's a candidate rate, even if you confirm that it's not going to be a potential. If they're not ready today, I'll rather give myself an opportunity whenever they're ready. And simply the reason why I follow this concept is simply because if they're not ready, we're not going to engage in anything that's beneficial for today. But if they're ready, maybe they'll disclose certain information that's going to allow me to sell them a policy. Information such as maybe adding a driver, adding coverages, adding an additional vehicle. Whatever the situation is, maybe they're thinking of purchasing a car, or maybe they're going to move from one location to another. The fact that if they're not ready, I'm not going to qualify them 100% the same way that I would qualify someone that's ready. So therefore, the information that we discuss is not as detailed as the information when someone is ready. So number one, you're going to qualify and investigate. Confirm that the rate is accurate by requesting a deck page. So you're going to compare an apple-to-apple comparison to make sure that the information that we're using to quote them is the same information that's on their current policy. If we determine that it's a can-beat rate, but once again, they're not ready today, we're going to give them a lot of information, an abundance of solutions. We're going to give them details. We're going to give them quality service, and we're going to place them on a good experience so that whenever they're ready, they'll give us another opportunity. So number two, sell the level of satisfaction of other customers. 90% of our customers are leaving satisfied not only with the rate, but most importantly with the information that we offer. Sell the idea that they constantly refer their friends and relatives simply because they're thankful and they appreciate the extra help that we offer. Number three, sell the idea that one of the things that we offer, which a lot of agencies don't offer, is information, knowledge, education, solutions, options, all the above. The majority of the agencies don't offer information, they don't offer knowledge, they don't educate customers. We actually take a lot of time not only to educate them on how insurance companies work, but most importantly as far as coverages and all the details that they need to know to make a more confident decision. Number four, review the one-on-one. Educate the client on the different type of coverages. Emphasize on the fact that a lot of agencies, they don't take the time to review the coverages. They just go based on basic liability. So that's one of the qualities that we offer, and matter of fact is one of the most powerful procedures that we follow, simply because customers are leaving with knowledge. They know everything that they have to know within the coverages to make the best decision, and also determine what coverages they would be interested. Number five, offer an approximate of the low ball. Number six, make the quote realistic. Since we're technically going to reschedule, we're going to offer a low ball, and we're going to make that low ball as realistic as possible. So use the fact that we offer loyalty discounts. These loyalty discounts could actually help them save anywhere from $15 to $30, $40, depending on what they qualify for. Emphasize on the fact that we work with 70 different companies. So that's one of the reasons why we offer more reasonable options. Emphasize on the fact that there's no down payment, there's a lot of savings, there's no commitment. The information that we offer is free information, and technically that information benefits them. Number seven, reschedule. Make sure they come back whenever they're ready with the payment, and also when they're ready to make a decision. So once again, this section is not necessarily setting up the presentation to sell them a policy. It's mainly setting up a presentation to give them a lot of information, to make the quote realistic, and most importantly, for them to leave satisfied with the perspective that they actually had a good experience, so whenever they're ready, they'll give us a second opportunity. But once again, if customers are not ready, we are not going to give them an actual quote, or we won't determine if it's a can beat rate if they're not ready. Let's reschedule, and whenever they're ready, we'll go through the whole process again, and then at that point, we'll determine if it's a potential or if it's a can beat rate.